Okay. Just for some notice, I might be a Coke addict. Like a Coca-Cola addict. Because if there is ever a drink that is, an option to have, I'm always going for a Coke. That being said, I would like to add a little spice of life into my drinking choices. But not through other brands. I will never willingly go and buy a Pepsi, because that shit is too... it doesn't have the same crisp factor that Coke has, you know? Now, however, if there is only two options of root beer, and it's either Pepsi flavor, or Pepsi kind, or Coke kind, I am going for the Pepsi, kind of that. Because they just got that better. However, if you're going for root beer, it's just far better to go for lesser known brands for that. Well, okay, lesser known, maybe it's not the right word. I mean, brands that don't advertise root beer as much, maybe, I don't know. That's a really bad terminology for what I mean. For example, root beer, or, A&W root beer. If that is on the shelves, I'm taking that over anything else. Ain't nothing ever getting close to touching that brand, because that shit is good. But, back to the whole entire Coke debacle that I was creating over here. I would really like it, if they could return the old recipe to making Coke branded stuff. 'Cause I never got to try it. But I kinda want to. Why can't I take that battery? Whatever. What the... And it's quite unfortunate that I never got to try it, because I really would like to try it. But in order for that to happen, I need them to bring the old recipe back. And I understand I might be asking a bit much, but I think with the whole entire new age thing... Oh, shit. Okay, with the whole entire new age thing of, like, legalizing things, you know, with the whole entire... That might be the door. With the whole entire, like, legalization of, like, weed, I would personally like it if we could turn back the clock a little bit more on legalizing certain things, and I'd like to add a little spice of life to everyday schedules, you know? I think it would be interesting. I think many people would agree, especially people yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think people would agree. And I don't know. I just want to try it. I think it'd be a good social experiment, maybe. Maybe you can call it that. But I'd like to try the recipe of good times. I think we can call it that. The recipe of good times. Are you reminding me? No, okay. I don't know. I think it'd be a good business decision for them. Maybe it wouldn't be for press, but I think the larger demographic of, like, just Coke drinkers, Coke enjoyers would really like it. I think it would be a beneficial step in the right way for Coke brand. Why are there so many batteries? Does buying the flashlight in the beginning make it so batteries spawn? What is this? Okay, back on track. So I think the larger demographic of just people who want to enjoy Coke would far outweigh the negative effects of press on that. I may be completely wrong. I might just be someone who wants something that they shouldn't have. But I don't care. Really? Man, could I just not open my second pocket and just put a bunch of batteries in there? I don't know. Shit, do people agree? Maybe I'm the only person who wants the old recipe back, but I think them taking away the old recipe was a mistake, and I think that mistake should be rectified by Coke, because I mean it's a thing that got them off of the ground as a business, right? So who's to say if they brought it back, it wouldn't push them even further in popularity? I don't know. Might be worth it. Or how about, actually, instead of bringing back crack, they supplement the crack for, weed? What happens if they did that? Is that a good compromise? You know, instead of an illegal substance, they bring a legalized substance, put it in a liquid form, and then sell that. It wouldn't give the same effect, but it would absolutely be different. And I think, honestly, it's not a bad idea. I'm kidding. It's a probable terrible idea, but I mean, I want it, therefore other people also want it, I think. Therefore, big company that doesn't care about me should care about my opinion, you know? But that's just where I stand on this. I think they should bring it back. The old recipe. I think it was a mistake on what they did with taking it away. But I can understand the press at that time. Because now we're in the new age where we're just legalizing things that probably shouldn't be legalized to the whole entire demographic of people. So I think it's time that we bring back the old recipe. Or maybe substitute the old recipe for weed, you know? Add a little spice of life to our drinking habits. Especially me. I need more spice of life in my drinking. Absolutely, that is most definitely the safest thing for me to do. Add more problems. Hey, I'm okay with it, and my opinion, I think, matters, so therefore, listen to me, you know? What? I can only have 3? Wow. That is a lot of eyeballs. A lot of eyeballs here. So, I don't know. Do people agree with me? Is my idea a good idea? Probably not. Okay, I actually want to try something. Because that's the right door, right? Does just going by the door? No, okay. Oh, alright. Okay, so I don't need the key for that to open. Okay, interesting. I actually wanted to just try that out. So I can't... Going close to the door doesn't set it off, but unlocking it, or trying to open it does. Got it. That's good to know. Good to know for next time. Now that's done. Now, am I wrong for wanting this? Absolutely I am. I should not have this. I am, by all legal definitions, underaged. But doesn't mean I don't want it. And I think it's a mistake that the companies are not listening to me. My ideas are really good. A lot of filler words with but please cut me some slack. I'm not the best, not the best rambler, okay? If I have something interesting to talk about, I'll be able to ramble for hours, but if I don't, or if I'm just trying to find some shitty thing to talk about... What the... What? Ah, interesting. Then, yeah. It's bright. Holy moly. Holy moly. Did I collect the other corn? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I don't know. Maybe people disagree with me. Maybe people think that my ideas are really bad. But I don't care. I think they should revise the old recipe and, you know, reinvigorate it into typical life. Might be an idea. I guess maybe people can comment down below if they agree or disagree with my ideas. I think it'd be confusing if you didn't agree with my ideas. Because, I mean, everything on planet Earth is going to shit right now. So why not add more to the pile? Right? But, I mean, the world is going to shit. Why not add more? What would adding weed into every person's lifestyle do? Probably nothing good, but I don't care. And that's all that matters right now, is that I don't care. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you think I'm dumb for wanting this stuff. Maybe you think that the general public should not have any of this. And I think that you'd be ridiculous for thinking that, honestly. You are ridiculous. Not me, you. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Go away, you stupid thing. So, you're not that kind of guy, pal. So, is he just gone forever now? That got me. I completely forgot Timothy was even a thing. Oh no. Yes, I did mean to die there, because I didn't care to go through the whole entire thing with the figure again. Didn't really care for it. The whole entire reason of this video was me to talk about why Coke brand should remove the whole entire ideologue of not using drugs. And in fact, reinvigorate the idea of using drugs. Because I think it's a mistake that they got rid of them. Like, it was a big mistake that they got rid of it. Well, that's about it. I don't know. I think it was, I think they should reinvigorate, because my Coke addict self would kind of like to try it. I don't know. If anyone's actually listening to this, maybe like drop in the comments if you think weed flavored Coke would be sweet, or would it just be hallucinating drinking it? probably put so much sugar in that thing so you couldn't tell. It'd be so bad for you, but hey, I don't care. I would like to try it, and therefore, I would love to be a test sample for that. I'm kidding. I wouldn't, because I'm underage, and Coke would have an issue, legally. Well, that's it. See ya. I don't know. Maybe drop down in the comments and say if you want this or not. Maybe you want the old recipe back instead. In which case, I still don't disagree with you, because that would be pretty interesting. Alright, goodbye.